Hello, everybody. So, I will be reading a story called Just Breathe. Well, Chapter 1. This is on Wattpad. It is from Pan Girl. It's called Just Breathe. This is Chapter 1. Dan's point of view. Poor boy doesn't get any visitors. I wonder where his family is at. I heard a nurse whisper to another nurse. Apparently they want nothing to do with him. He's always coming here alone. You're talking about the boy next door to my grandmother in the hospital. He had cancer from what I heard. I've seen him when I come to visit my grandmother. He's always alone. He never has visitors. I'd look into his room whenever I would walk by. He had black hair and really pretty eyes. He was really cute. I felt awful how he didn't have any visitors. My grandmother has been in the hospital for over 2 weeks now. She's not doing great at all. She doesn't have much time, so I spent a lot of time at the hospital with her. I know how important it is to her to have visitors and know someone cares about you. Probably did have people who cared about them, but they were never around. Maybe I should visit him. A little voice inside my head kept telling me that I should. Everyone deserves to have at least one person visit them. Hello? I knocked on his door. He looked over at me and smiled, confused. Hey, can I help you? He asked. My name's Daniel, but you can call me Dan. I got these for you, I said nervously, putting a vase of flowers on the table. Thank you, he smiled. My name's Philip. Call me Phil, he said. I sat on the chair next to his bed. I'm sorry, but do I know you? He asked. I shook my head. You probably saw me here a few times. My grandmother is the room next door, so I'm here a lot. I explained. Oh, I see. So, what brings you here? He asked, a little confused. Well, I just thought I'd visit. Everyone should have someone visit them. He smiled. So I guess you heard that no one visits me, huh? He laughed awkwardly. I sat down not knowing what to say. It's okay, Dan. I know the nurses talk a lot, but it's true. I'm not fortunate enough to have visitors, but I'm used to it now. He said, looking down. Without thinking, I grabbed his hand. It was probably a reflex because I'm just so used to doing that when visiting my grandma. I'm sorry, I said quickly, letting go of his hand. Don't worry, I don't have cooties. It's okay. He laughed. He had such a beautiful smile. He was so nice. Sorry, I didn't want to make you uncomfortable. I keep forgetting that not all guys. I stopped before saying anything else, dumb to embarrass myself even more. Gay? Don't worry, I am. I came out when I was 16. He smiled. I smiled back and held his hand again. So, how's your grandma? He asked. Not so well. She doesn't have too much time left, I whispered. I'm sorry, Dan, he said softly, squeezing my hand. Honestly, she's the only person who actually really cares about me, I explained. Well, maybe we can change the number of people, he said, smiling. What do you mean? I asked him. Nothing. He winked, which made me smile and blush. Philip, are you flirting with me? You just met me. I laughed. Well, Daniel, you're visiting a cancer patient you never talked to, so we're even, he joked. So, Phil, what about your family? Don't they visit? I asked him, trying not to sound so nosy. They don't really care, so I live on my own. He sighed. Poor Phil. Isn't it difficult? I asked. Yeah, it is. These bills keep piling up that I need to change my apartment too. It can get really stressful managing things yourself. But I'm trying my best, he said, giving me a small smile. I thought for a second. I had no idea. I just hope he doesn't think I'm a creep. So this may sound weird, but I'm not trying to be a creep. I have plenty of room at my house. You could stay there, I suggested. God, I sound so awkward. I couldn't agree to that, Dan. Not unless you want me to pay rent. He said, nope, I'm not letting you pay rent. I want to help you out. Just think about it, okay? I said. We talked for hours. He was so kind, so sweet. He was fun to talk to. I felt a connection to him, but I doubt he felt it. I mean, how could anyone like someone like me? I didn't realize that I fell asleep talking to him. The nurse taking care of my grandmother woke me up. Tanya, your grandmother is asking for you. She's not doing so well, she whispered. I knew what meant. I nodded. I looked over at Phil. He was asleep. He looked cute and peaceful sleeping. I leaned down and without thinking kissed his forehead. Thank God he is asleep. I won't know how I'd explain myself. Quick little update. My voice is hoarse because there's two reasons. One, my family is asleep. Two, I've had like a sore throat for 4 days now. Anyway, back to the story. Hey, Grandma. I smiled, entering the room next door. Daniel, I heard you met someone, she said weakly. I sat down and held her hand. I was visiting the boy next door. He doesn't get any visitors, so I thought it would be nice if I'd visit. I'd explain Willie, and how was he? She asked, smiling slightly. He's really kind, Grandma. I had a great time speaking to him. His name is Phil, poor guy, so I invited him to stay at our place if he needs a place to go. I said softly, don't let him go, Daniel. I can tell you care deeply for this boy, she said. I just met him, Grandma. I barely know anything about him. I laughed silently. He may end up being the love of your life. She smiled. I just met him. I laughed awkwardly and blushed. I believe in it. I believe in love at first sight. I can tell by the way you're talking about him. She laughed weakly. I don't think he'd ever like me back, I whispered. He will. Daniel, just promise me one thing, she said. Her voice was getting weaker. What is it? I asked, squeezing her hand. Promise me you'll consider loving this boy. She closed her eyes and knew nothing. Grandma? I called out, tears streamed down my face. Nurse! I called out. She came running in. She won't respond. I said, my voice shaking. I'm sorry, Daniel. She's gone. The nurse whispered. I can't believe it. The one person who cared about me, who loved me and accepted me for the way I was, is gone. My grandmother is gone. And her last words were her asking me to promise that I'll consider loving Phil, someone I had just met. Phil's point of view. For the few For the first time since I was 16, someone actually visited me. Showed that they cared. Showed that they showed that they cared, and it was stranger. It was a stranger, someone I never spoke to before. Dan. He was so kind, even after offered. He even offered to let me stay with him. How often would you come across someone so kind? Just as what I was thinking of him, he knocks on my door. But it was different this time. He was crying. Can I come in? He asked. Yeah, sure, what's wrong? I asked, sitting up. He sat on the chair next to my bed. I sat up straight, so I was facing him. He was still crying. Dan, what's wrong? I asked, holding his hand. My grandma, she's gone. He sobbed. I reached over and wiped his tears away. The one person who loved me and cared for me is gone. I have no one now. He sobbed. That broke my heart. I squeezed his hand and without thinking said, Care about you, Dan. I think I'm starting to develop feelings for him. I don't know if it's true or not. What if it's just because he's the first person to be nice to me? Whatever it was something. He looked at me and smiled. Thanks, Phil, he whispered. Didn't get it, what I meant. Sorry, I thought maybe someone like me. Heck, I mumbled really quietly. What's that? He asked. He didn't hear it, thank God. Nothing, I whispered. Dan wiped his tears away. Sorry, I know I'm not a fun person to be around right now. I shouldn't be bugging you, he said. No, it's okay, Lily. I smiled at him. He stared at me. What is it? I asked him. Oh, nothing, he said, quickly turning pink and smiling slightly. I laughed to myself. I saw you staring, Daniel. And he looked away and blushed and smiled. I laughed, teasing him as he blushed more. And I know you kissed my forehead this morning, I added. He stared at me. His cheeks were bright pink. I thought you were asleep. I'm so sorry. It was a reflex, he said quickly. Dan, relax. It's okay. I laughed. He smiled and looked down. Poor Dan was all on his own now. He said his grandmother was the only family he had. I barely know him, but I felt an attraction towards him. I cared for him. He offered to let me live with him. A part of me said this is too good to be true, but a huge part of me said that it was sweet of him and I should take his offer, and I decided to listen to my gut. So, Dan, is the offer for a new housemate still open? I asked awkwardly. His face lit up instantly. He nodded thanks, because I get out of here in a couple of days and my neighbor at home is very annoying. I laughed. Dan smiled at me. I had a good feeling about this. This is the first time I've gotten this feeling. Dot, 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 dot. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed the story. This was the very first chapter of Just Breathe by Pan Girl 2S's. From chapter 1 to chapter 41, then an epilogue or something. I might read all of this. And just so you know, I have read this, so I have read this before, so I know how it ends and everything, so yeah, see you later. See ya, bye.